future, talk radio will actually educate, inspire, and make you think. The future is now. Topics and music that affect your life from Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
It's the Pandora Boxx Show!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, thank you.
Stop it, you guys, really. You're embarrassing us. Stop. Oh my gosh. It's like they're here every week. It's so weird.
Is that for me or my butthole? Thank you.
You know the answer to that.
Welcome to the Pandora Boxx Show here.
And they heard butthole and left.
Shit. Now everyone knows it's canned laughter and applause. It's terrible. Hi, we're here live on ubnradio.com and Facebook Live. Thank you, Facebook, for watching. I'm excited. We're doing another show here. It's going to be amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, we've got some fabulous guests today. We've got Alaska Thunderfuck is here, the winner of All Stars Season 2, RuPaul's Drag Race. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. She has a very busy schedule, so she took some time out to see us. And our show regular, who we love, Jasmine Masters.
Jasmine Masters getting her judge.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
I know, and so it makes me happy because they make me happy because I'm not very happy.
What's wrong? You seem kind of quiet
No, I'm
today.
not.
What's
I'm not.
going
No,
on?
it's because there's a lot of negative things that have been happening in America right today.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it didn't really put me in a great mood to read all this, to come on a podcast and because I don't want to talk about it really. I mean, I want to say what an asshole. Mm-hmm. And clearly just, being a Nazi as an aside, it's just wrong. Like,
right.
So when he's like, there's
many sides. No.
Everything is just, it's terrible. And I hope 62 million people who voted for that douchebag are now sitting there going,
yeah,
geez, I think I made a mistake.
Yeah. I have to learn not to post anything political when I'm like running out the door and running late because I'll sit there on my phone reading everyone's response because I'm very genuinely interested to hear from people who did support Trump, whether it be just because they're conservative and they always vote Republican. Financially, they thought he was a businessman. Well, I'm curious, what do you think now? What do those people think now of how he's handling this situation? How do they feel about him now is what I'm genuinely interested in. And I posed that question on Facebook, and people were very quick to attack and tell me to, I'm a ridiculous liberal and take a hike. And I'm like, I'm just simply asking a question. There's no need to be aggressive, and I love hiking. So joke's on you, you asshole.
I'm just like, I'm sorry if you can call me whatever you want. I don't consider myself anything. But if it's like, if being a liberal or a alt-left means I want equality for all people, then yes.
Then fine. Sign me up.
I'm sorry that anyone thinks that that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think that means you're an entitled douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, to take my mind off of it, I have a new obsession.
You do?
And it's on Hulu.
Okay.
And I just say it. They don't pay me to say it, but
so don't say it with too much enthusiasm.
with Hulu. But there's a TV show called Kath and Kim, and it's from Australia. They did a remake version of it, or American version in 2008, and it was with Molly Shannon and Selma
I
Blair.
love her.
It was terrible.
I love Molly Shannon.
I know. She was good, but the show was terrible because
overall,
they sucked some of the things out of the original show that made it really funny. Some of the off things about it, and it's really funny, and all seasons are on there. It's kind of kooky and wacky, and I like it. So it put me in a good mood to come here and talk about your vagina.
Oh God! Just for the record, everybody, it started in the green room. I walked into the door and it was just vagina. Literally, like the producer, Alaska, Jasmine.
You set
all in there.
yourself up sometimes.
No, we were talking about people bumming cigarettes, and I was like, oh yeah, I gave out a cigarette the other day, and you were like, what'd you give them? Your vagina? I was like,
all right. Touche. I started it.
Yay!
It's fine.
This will be the first and only time I've ever won an argument.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Since Hulu doesn't sponsor me, we do have an amazing sponsor.
We
are
do.
sponsored by Elbeline Makeup Cleanser. It is literally the only thing I've ever used to take my makeup off.
It actually
since
gets
I
it off, which is
started
great.
drag. Yeah, it just kind of it melts in your hand like butter.
Like butter.
And you can rub it on your face, and it just takes it all off so well. And in a pinch, you could use it as lube if you want to.
You could.
You could, but I don't know if it's latex. I don't know if all that. So don't do it and say, I got an STD, you bitch, or pregnant. So
You bitch.
put it in a pinch on yourself, maybe.
Oh, right.
Maybe a little JO session or something.
Right.
Whatever the kids are calling it this day.
Oh,
Beat your meat, JO session.
Just beat your meat. I hate you.
Whacking the noodle.
No. No.
Strip mining the pole. I don't know. Just that.
Oh.
I just made it up.
You know what that reminds me of? I was talking to this guy and he was like, oh, we were talking about Burbank for whatever reason. He's like, yeah, there's a coffee shop out there named Romancing the Bean. And that was my reaction. I start laughing. I'm like, come on, dude. That you know what that sounds like, right? And he looked at me like, what? And so I've been telling that story to anyone who will listen. Like, I'm right? It sounds like a porn title.
Well, I call I've called and do some of my lesbian friends lesbians.
Yeah. Right.
And then they started calling themselves beans. We're beans because they made fun of the fact that I called them lesbians. And now one of my friends is still in my phone as Bean.
Say,
But I like lesbians.
Right, we love them. I just thought it was so funny that he looked at me like, that's out of line. I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay.
You're right.
Good.
We should talk about Game of Thrones because I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in the green room. About
I'm like
this.
3 episodes behind, so don't.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Okay.
I'm not the type to spoil. But the one thing that there was a meme about it too. It's like because they have the big epic battle and there's thousands of people dying, and one horse gets his leg cut off, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, a poor horse. Meanwhile, there's just charred dead bodies everywhere. And I'm really like, the poor horse.
I would have nightmares about the horse.
But I guess then I do have a man crush though.
Ooh.
We can-
Oh, he was a little late to the party. But
It's
he
all
showed
right
up.
because I wet myself a little thinking about him in the delay.
We just needed a moment of silence.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's a build up to the man crush. Like, oh yeah, Jon Snow.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, duh.
Yeah.
It's like an easy man crush. Who
That's an
doesn't?
easy man crush. Can I do a woman crush and parlay it into a man crush?
No.
Yes, I can.
Oh, all right.
Yes, I can. So I was in Texas this weekend, and I went to go see Garbage and Blondie, and it was amazing and everything. They're just as fabulous as you think they would be. But the other day, Shirley Manson posted a picture of, is it Daenerys? Is that how you say it? Mother Daenerys. I'm sorry, I'm behind. Daenerys and Jon Snow, and she posted it with a picture of them when the caption was, "Please fuck so I can watch. Please fuck so I can watch." And I'm like, Shirley Manson for the win.
That's funny. I don't know if I want them to. I had this discussion with somebody about whether they should hook up or not, and I kind of was on the fence. And they're kind of related though too. And actually,
Are they? I don't remember. I'm so behind.
well, there's yeah. I don't want to spoil, but there's a little side thing that one of the characters says, and I had to look this up because I really was like, what is this? And then you have to do research because there's a million characters and I don't know all the house names, and I know a lot of them, but I don't know all of them. And so there was a big kind of bombshell that was kind of dropped about Jon Snow's heritage, and so
Okay. I thought he died.
spoilers. I'm not spoiling. I'm actually trying to really not spoil it if you haven't seen it.
Right.
But, he did die.
Okay. I really have to catch up because anyway.
It's Game of Thrones.
They
There's
can
an
come back.
army of the
Cool.
undead coming to kill all of them, so we're good with
Those
that.
are the White Walkers, right? Is that what they're
that have
called?
been
Okay.
that have been walking since season 1.
Yeah, I remember them from
I
season
was
1.
like,
Okay.
that is a long ass walk.
Yeah, right?
Winter has been
Dang.
coming for like 7 years. It's here now. But that's all right. So you talk about happy things too.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
make you happy about everything.
There's still some happy things
I
happening.
know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and you have to get upset and you have to get outraged and angry, and we need to clearly make things better and what's the word? Impeach. That's the word of the day. But you can't dwell on it because it consumes you, and you just are literally like, "Ugh."
Yeah. It
But-
absolutely does.
But you still have to stay outraged.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't know. Smoke a joint, take a poop, eat some Fruit Loops, something. Whatever gets your
Yeah.
mind off of it.
But you know
Have
what
fun.
though? I can't. When I smoke, I get more upset about it. I start really thinking about the state of the world. I get more upset, which is weird to me. I don't know. It's very strange.
I just drink and I just start thinking about more dick.
Fabulous. That sounds like a win-win situation. So what you're saying is, America, drink more.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Drink responsibly.
Of course.
Which I had a checkup today with a new doctor, and they were asking about, if I smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes. I've never smoked cigarettes, and about drinking. I'm like, well, I drink socially, and they're like, well, would you have like more than 4 drinks
How
a
social
day?
are you?
And I said, well, I hope so usually, but catch me on the right night. And my doctor was laughing because I'm like, I don't know. I would try not to. And then he said day. I'm like, I'm not really day drinking.
Well, you
that
said
much.
daytime. I mean,
Jesus,
that
I'm not Mariah Balenciaga. I'm not day drinking every day. All right, speaking of that, speaking of drag queens.
Speaking of Mariah's liver.
Let me go get the fabulous drag queens here, Alaska Thunderfuck and Jasmine Masters,
Yes.
because I can't wait for them to come on and talk and be funny. And
Yay.
Jasmine always has something to say.
Yes,
so
she
let's
will.
see it. Okay.
Show break. This is the show break. Show break. This is the show break.
You guys, you have no idea how excited I am that Elbeline is sponsoring the Pandora Boxx show. Elbeline is the only makeup remover that I've ever used the entire time I've been doing drag. Like 300 years or whatever. And now they've improved on an already amazing product by coming out with Elbeline Eye Makeup Remover. It's the newest innovation from the makers of the beauty industry's best kept secret. That's Elbeline Moisturizing Cleanser. I love it. It's free of parabens, fragrances, and preservatives, and gently yet effectively takes off stubborn, long-wearing waterproof eye makeup while conditioning lids and lashes. Blink, 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 blink. It's available at Walgreens and CVS, in-store and online. You will love Elbeline. I can't rave more about this fantastic product, darling. Thank you for listening to the Pandora Boxx Show on ubnradio.com. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes. Ooh, yeah, iTunes.
Oh my gosh, we're back from our little break with Jasmine Masters and Alaska Thunderfuck. Yay.
They love it.
Hurrah.
Your studio audience is amazing.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Wow, they're so good.
So beautiful.
They're really good at sounding exactly alike each time. They practice really hard.
They're very consistent.
They are. Yeah.
They laugh when sometimes my guests don't laugh at my dad jokes, so it's
Wow.
good.
That's
I
what they're here
love
for.
Well, Samantha trains them well.
I sure do with my laptop.
That's right. Hit that little button. Boop, boop.
You know about me and hitting buttons. Come
I
on, boo.
do. I know them buttons. I try to get them hit all the time.
You do. But let me tell you, though, the last guy, the Jasmine, was my best wing lady forever. Total. Did I mention that I wound up being the other woman? Yeah, bitch, I did. Scandal. So awkward. I had no idea. I felt so bad.
Wait,
I
he was married?
No, just girlfriend. But
Oh,
still,
that ain't
I
nothing.
know, but
That ain't-
still, I broke the woman code, but I didn't mean to. I didn't.
Well,
know.
you didn't know, so it's not your
No,
fault.
Yeah.
I really didn't know, and he tried to be like, I don't even know. I don't know. I didn't do that. I'm like, bitch, I have screen caps. It was a nightmare. Yeah.
Well, did you fucking one last time?
No, I did not.
One for the road?
No, she asked me like 1,700 times if I was going to. I was like, no, really, I'm done.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, she contacted you?
She did. So I get a phone call from an unavailable number saying, hey, who's this? I'm like, well, I don't know. You called me. Who are you? And she's like, I just found your number with the word sexy in my man's stuff. I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah.
You should have been like, oh, you know what, girl? This is my homeboy. Oh, no, you couldn't have said that either.
Not with sexy on there.
I know. I'm trying to.
You should have said,
Anything
well,
to keep the good
that's
dick
my,
in.
my name is Sexy.
It's my Christian name.
Right.
My name is Miss Sexy.
That's
I'm a
what-
nail technician.
Sexy
That's when you
Jones.
say, oh, you know, I sponsor or I make sexy lingerie or something.
Yeah. So your boyfriend wears it is the thing. It's,
No, he's
yeah.
getting something made for his girlfriend.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't thinking about that in the
good
moment.
at-
You're really
at
good.
that, Jazz.
Uh-oh. You got something to say?
Jasmine needs to come out with a self-help book.
I know.
How to steal a man and get away with it.
You know, once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. It's like, no, I'm playing.
Oh my God, I love you.
Oh, well, at least you had some good dick, though.
I did. It was fun while it
Well,
lasted.
and
I
you
know.
didn't know either.
Yeah,
No.
you didn't
So
know,
it's
so
like
it's not your fault.
the women that or anybody that gets that upset over the other person when the other person really didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
you need to check your man.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
the thing is that, you know, I did talk to him obviously about it, and he was like, oh, she's crazy. She's crazy. I'm like, you know, I've found in my experience that when a man is like, she's crazy, usually it's because you did something to push her to go crazy. Like you did something to upset her, but she was completely respectful to me, never like yelled at me or called. She was just wanted to know the truth, you know?
Was she white or was she black?
I've never met her.
No, on the
But-
phone, you should be able to tell.
Oh.
It's slightly, you know, a little
Well,
different.
Black.
Yep.
She
Yeah,
was black? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she in Palm Springs, though. So she may be a little, all right. Okay. Just saying.
I just feel like I'm white, so I shouldn't comment on any of that, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. A broken heart is a broken heart. I just felt so bad for her, you know, because
Well,
she was
yeah.
clearly in love with this guy. I'm like, if you need to call me and ask me, like, chances are you already know he's a cheater.
No, and also
know?
if she's checking his stuff, then he's definitely
Yeah.
well,
been
that's her
giving her
fault.
cause to suspect.
Stop looking, bitches.
Well, that's
You don't
the-
want to know the answer.
know.
Yeah.
Don't look.
No, that is the truth. You'll you'll find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Some way, shape, or form. You're gonna find what you're
Yeah.
looking for. You might not know the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I learned early on. Well, not early on. Later in life, I learned that I'm like, you don't need to know everything.
Nope.
Like sometimes it's better just not. It's fine. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Ah.
Yeah.
With a
Words of wisdom.
I love that.
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just laughing at
There's a
Jasmine
moment.
laughing.
I know. We always have a good time here at the Pandora Boxx Show. Girl, you okay over there, Pumpkin? Shit, we got the 2 thumbs up, everybody. She's speechless.
So, Alaska, I have to know more details about this. There's 2 things. One is your Golden Girls themed show that you just did in New York City, right?
Yeah.
Because I saw like you were dressed as each one, right? And
Yeah.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah. I want to do an LA installment. So we're like
please.
looking around at places like where it would be good to do it. But yeah, I start out as Alaska and then I spiritually channel them and then I transform into each one of them. It's really fun.
Wow.
I love it.
In what, like a 2-hour show or?
It's 1 hour.
Oh, it's wow.
So it's really fast.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah. The first night I didn't know how to work the costumes. So I luckily Sherry Vine was in the audience and I was literally like
Oh my
waving a hanger. Like, because Jeremy's on the piano like while
Yeah.
I'm off stage changing and he couldn't see me waving. And he can't hear me, so I was like, I had a wire hanger, and I was like, "Just stop the show! I need to." And Jeremy, no, you can't do it. You have to play the piano. So Sherry Vine came back, and we were like, "What? How does it?" But now I know how to Now I know how to do the clothes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. it's
I
fun.
love Sherry.
I mean, that's a lot of costume changes in an hour
Yeah.
show too.
Yeah. Dallas
By
did-
yourself,
Dallas did
you
the
know.
clothes.
There's not.
Yeah. I didn't have 8 dressers. No. I should have, but I didn't.
So you could do a.
Girl, the fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw Dreamgirls and it was literally like the curtain would just shift and they were in like a completely different hair and clothes.
Oh my gosh.
That's like Cher's show in Vegas when she did. Like I was just like, she just must stand there and they just go
Yeah.
big and everything.
quick.
Oh my god,
It's
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I can change a shoe in that amount of time.
Girl.
I was like, how many numbers are between my neck? I'm gonna need a little more time. I'm sorry.
I'm changing my shoes.
And some of the girls here like change like makeup, and I see them backstage, and they're doing all this, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh girl, no, that's just stressing me out.
She'd
And-
be like, I can't move that fast, girl.
well, so, like Glenn Allen is like a master at doing it all like that. And,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Chad
he is.
Michaels and Morgan does it, but Morgan is always at that very last minute not ready.
The music is
I know.
starting.
And then it's like she's like, oh, wait, I need more time. And I
Yeah, they saying, Morgan, we need your music. I was like, Morgan, bitch. But she know when I come around, girl, have it together. I want to make this money, bitch, and go home.
But yet there's always time for a meltdown.
Every time.
Every time.
But I love her.
It always works out at the
yeah.
last minute.
Oh, junkie whore.
Yeah.
And the other tour, you're with the AAA girls are going on a tour, a big tour.
Yeah,
You and
we are.
Courtney and Willem.
Yes, hold on. Let me see the cities. Hold on. I'm going to tell you right now. We're going to Dallas, Houston, Austin, Orlando, Atlanta, Washington, Brooklyn, Boston, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Portland.
Ooh, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay.
That's like a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a
bitch.
really
We're,
lot.
we're doing it in like 1 month too.
That's
it's
awesome.
in September. So go to AAAgirls.net and you can buy tickets.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Where are you in Los Angeles? What venue here?
I don't know.
Sorry,
She
that
ha-
was too specific.
Girl, she had to read the city, so she doesn't know.
Girl, I don't know.
Well, when you're traveling a lot, sometimes you
I
do forget the
know.
venue. Like I've gone, I'm like, okay, what's the place called that I'm at? I've only been one place where I said the name of the place wrong on the
Ooh, Jazz, your pussy's on fire.
That ain't me, bitch.
there's some cellular interruption right now.
Should I turn it totally off?
Wow.
Or
You're better at turning things on,
airplane?
darling.
I don't hear it now.
No, it's
the
gone now.
airplane.
It's gone now.
Okay.
Yeah, but I said it I kind of wrong. Like I got the name, but it was like something nightclub, and I said it something club, or club this, and so it wasn't too bad. They were all really drunk and didn't really matter, and I was like,
Right.
okay, so I'm not.
I think that's really awesome, though. Like, you're out touring so much that you're like, I don't know where I am. I know I'm just going. Like, that's success to me. I want to not know where I'm going. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The
I never
enthusiasm.
know. I never know.
It's so disorienting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
because a lot of like, are you going? You're going to be on a bus, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, we get a tour bus.
Ooh.
Okay, that's cool. Like, you get a
I'm
little tour
so
bus, and
excited.
but
That's
sometimes
really
you're not
cool.
even in a city that long. Like
No.
you might leave right after the venue. 'cause-
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
wake up in another city.
yeah.
I love it because I don't mind like not showering. I hate showering. So it's great. And like the tour bus is just like a coffin bed.
Yeah.
But it's like a sensory deprivation womb chamber.
Yeah.
I love
It
that.
definitely is. On the European bots, there was a time where I'm like, I'm just gonna lay in this coffin, and
I know,
just
it's great.
have no concept, and then everybody was awake, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lay here, and then I went up, and then everybody else was laying around, and they were asleep, and so I kind of was.
Can
time
we
off.
smoke?
In the bus?
Yeah.
Well, I think they stopped to smoke.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
gas
'cause
station.
the air would be like just circulating. You can't really fart or smoke on a bus, can you? I mean,
Oh, I
everyone's
will
gonna
fart.
know.
Well,
It will
that's coming
happen.
out for sure.
That will happen. Most
That's coming out that
definitely.
ass.
There we go.
I looked at you like you did it.
Let it,
Oh,
Girl.
Sorry.
like Elsa says, let it go.
Let it
Let it go.
Truly.
Well, you couldn't poop on the bus on the European one.
No,
They were
do
like,
not
no
do
pooping.
that.
Yeah.
That is disallowed.
So you had to time you had to be like,
Fuck
okay,
that.
girl, I'm gonna have to poop or not poop.
If I gotta go, bitch, guess what? It's time for me to go.
but like, what's good? Like if
Pull
somebody
out the bucket.
Yeah, oh.
Put a bag in there. Wait, the bus have a bathroom.
You can pee.
A little
you can
small
pee in
one.
it. Yeah, you could pee in it, but you couldn't
Yeah,
do the.
just nothing solid.
Oh, but then we
'Cause-
gotta pull this over then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not holding
I mean,
my
they would.
shit
They
in.
wouldn't be like, "We're sorry, you're not allowed to poop." But
I mean, what if someone did? Are they gonna look at it and be like, "Who did it?"
because I think
Who
Yes.
did
it's,
it?
I think it's
Really?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I would get right to the bottom of it. And I would be like, Jasmine, I know it was you because I listened to Pandora's radio show and you said.
Then I'm going regardless.
No, because it just sits there and then it like circulates throughout the whole bus. So it's like
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
if I took a shit in the room right here. That's what it's like.
Oh.
Which I might. The show isn't over yet.
I'll just fuck it
Here's
up for
hoping.
everybody.
Girl.
I mean, sometimes first you say it, then you do it. So I don't know.
That's
Right.
true. What do
Well-
they say? I'd rather ask forgiveness than permission. Now we know.
Right. Yeah.
Your motto
Well,
when it comes to shitting on a
Yeah,
bus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either pull over now or guess what?
I'm shitting
It's
on a
happening.
bus.
I'm fucking
Shitting
it
on the
up.
Wait, I
bus.
think that should be the hashtag of the week. Shitting on a bus.
Sitting on the bus.
Jasmine Masters, I have something to say. Shitting on
Shitting
the
on the
bus.
End of video. That's it. It's a
Oh,
very short
yeah.
one.
I mean, Jasmine, you do videos sometimes, right?
You know, every blue.
I'm just kidding. I would tell you every time I'm on Instagram, all of a sudden I see, bloop, Jasmine Masters is live.
Yeah.
Me too. Every time Jasmine has a new story. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good
Did
at
you
that.
see the latest one about tops be patient or don't get mad?
It's a very
For the bottoms.
poignant one.
I think I did. Yeah.
You know, they have to be patient.
Yes. Not just.
Patient, like while you prepare.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because
Bottoms need to prepare.
Yeah, it takes a minute,
Yeah.
right?
They have to dish.
get their juice.
Maybe
Get their juice.
maybe douche again.
Yeah, clean out.
Smoke
Hold
their
on.
kush.
Definitely smoke.
Get the garden hose out.
Oh.
I mean,
Do it all.
I actually just last night was taught about the water bottle trick.
Water bottle.
The 2-liter one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2 liter.
Well, I don't know. I
that
don't
seems like too much.
how much is coming out? Wait,
Is that
that's
what you use, girl?
No, I tell everybody else to use it.
Only when she's not on a bus.
No, you got to make sure you
2
clean.
liter. I'm confused about the water bottle thing because, and Willem was talking about this on his show on Full Screen, and I do you get the one with the little like nozzle popper thing, so it's a small stream, or do you like put the whole fucking bottle top in your?
Oh,
that
that's
seems
way
too
advanced.
big.
I don't know.
I think it would have to be the little
know.
topper thing, right? Because
That would be ideal.
Wouldn't it just go?
Which is like Arrowhead or something. But I've heard that there are girls out there who just use the fucking bottle without like this.
Yeah, well, that's
Except
what
a big bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he showed me.
That's
like,
too
yeah.
big of a hole.
You're not supposed to put this in your hole. You're supposed to put that on your hole and you
and
Yeah,
it
that's what he said. You
squeezes
squeeze
water
it.
into-
or rest up in there.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah.
said.
I guess I was thinking in the hole. That's why I was
No,
like.
see, you
that's
trying to
a-
quit putting things in your hole.
Then you put the cap back on and you put it back on the shelf.
No, ma'am.
you fill it at the water tank.
And then sit it back up there.
Now I feel weird drinking this water.
you-
You
Put
should,
We've
bitch.
been talking about going into asshole.
Assholes. Go put your mouth on it.
And then you put it back in the fridge on the bus.
Oh my god.
That's just like somebody cooking and They stir something and go like this,
Well,
and then they put it back in the pot.
Yeah. Yeah, just like
Fuck,
You don't do
cook me
that?
hell no.
I mean, you are on tour with Willem, so I'd be careful of water bottles. around.
Ooh,
Yes.
she does.
I'm only drinking feed shit.
Just bring your own.
Just a
Yeah.
feed.
So we have like this new feature we're doing on the show called "What You Do," and it's kind of like just some scenarios, and you just say what you would do. What you do?
Is this like what would you do with John Quinones?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Except, oh, you never seen that?
No.
Except this topic is going to be probably not important at all. So
Okay, great.
Exactly.
I love that.
No, some of the no, they're not very important. I mean, maybe this one's important.
Oh, okay.
All right. And maybe actually this might have happened anyways. So, okay. So you were traveling with two suitcases of drag. One will definitely be stolen by a shady TSA agent who likes to sniff drag droppings at home. In bag number 1 is your makeup, your outfits, a pair of flats, and one boob. In bag 2 is your wigs, pads, heels, and the other unfettered boob. Which bag would you rather have with you for the show? Number 1 or number 2?
1.
2.
You don't have
I was
any of
like,
this.
do I
It's
have
not
a-
for you.
I feel like a woman not allowed to vote at this point.
So you would take your makeup is extremely important, is what you're saying, because the makeup is the main thing in the first one, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Because
I
if you're
mean-
in drag, they want to see you in drag. So
But
if you're
I
in
could-
drag with a damn sheet on, they want to see you. They want to see you in drag.
Yeah.
So
They want to see the paint.
fuck it.
But you can I mean, I could go to a store and cobble together a makeup kit, right? I mean, that's part of that's one of the options.
Yeah,
it's
there's-
harder to go to a store and just buy like shoes and pads.
and a
I
wig.
But see,
But
no, a wig store.
yeah, it
I
depends
could-
on where you are.
Yeah, I could sew my own clothes. I could fit any size.
I have had to go to a wig store because
And I'm a size 9 in women's shoes, so I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Brag.
Oh, that's
Makeup
fine.
would be my jush. Give me $25, bitch, and I'm set.
You've wounded her.
get shoes.
No.
You're a size 9. Yeah. You petite-footed bitch.
Alaska. I mean, Alaska, we saw All Stars too. You don't wear heels all the time.
Girl, that's why I want that suitcase number 1, because you said it had flats in it. So, yes, please.
Oh,
Hey, she
Girl,
won. So
that's true.
and it's yeah.
that's true.
Well, they give you the option to change your shoes for the lip sync.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh.
And it's like, of course, I'm going to be able to like do more stuff if I'm in like
Yeah.
a sensible 1-inch jelly
Well,
thing
that
from
makes
American Girl.
that makes more sense too, because I guess I didn't know that you got that option, but that's good.
Right.
That they did.
Because some of the outfits you would be wearing, it's like you can't. Like Katya couldn't lip sync in that rubber swimming dress, the rubber latex.
Oh,
yes.
right.
Right.
Like
Right.
you couldn't move or do anything. So they were like, you can change if you want to.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna take these heels off.
Yeah.
And that makes sense for All Stars because you guys have already done it before, and,
Right.
And you know, the new seasons they want you to suffer.
Oh, yeah.
That's
feet
part
up.
of the game is
Fuck them
suffering.
feet
is that-
up.
Yeah.
Part of being a true woman, suffering.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I have another situation.
Okay.
It's a dark and stormy night. You come to a fork in the road. The sign that points to the right says doom and gloom. The sign that points to the left says erectile dysfunction. You must choose one road. Which do you choose?
Bloom and doom.
So wait, is it what? I mean, what is that?
What is gloom and doom?
It's kind of like that's what you're gonna get if you go down these roads. So.
Like Thriller.
Is it permanent erectile dysfunction, like for life?
Well, it's a long time.
Like, does that mean for me that I'm going to be stuck with a man with erectile dysfunction? Because I'm cool myself. Like,
It
I don't
doesn't
need to
say
worry
if
about
it's
that.
you or the man you're going to be with.
Can you imagine being stuck with one guy for the rest of your life and you can't
Yeah.
get it up?
Oh, no.
I mean,
No.
maybe
Just
some of
in
them.
case I made one.
Why did you just turn into Amy Winehouse? And I said no.
I don't.
Oh.
Well,
And doom and gloom can, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe it's just a
I
dark
guess I
and stormy.
could. But no, I would go to the
doom and gloom.
The dark side.
Yeah.
I would go toward erectile dysfunction land, because I mean, being a Rue girl, that's what happened. That's what happened. Like,
The Drag Race dick.
yeah, yeah.
No, it's a
real phenomenon.
It is.
What does that mean?
And I thought, because Sharon and I had broken up, and then I was on Drag Race, and I was like, I'm gonna get so much dick because I'm on TV. But it's like, you're a drag queen on TV, so like, people want to get close to you, but then they get nervous and then they can't, like, your brain shuts off.
Oh.
That part of your body. It happened like a few times in a row, and I was like, that does it. I'm disgusting, and no one will ever fuck me again.
Oh.
But then as you talk to other girls, you realize that it is a phenomenon.
That's
Yeah.
kind of heartbreaking, though.
So it probably happens for anyone who's like on TV or whatever. Well, maybe not Jasmine Masters. She doesn't have a fucking
finds a
problem.
way.
She could buy shoes at the store. She could fit into anything. And she's never had a limp dick in her life.
I don't understand.
Well, I could just picture Jasmine being like, bitch, no, stop it already. Just get it up. Okay.
You know what? I think we just messed with two different type of,
That could be.
Yeah.
That could very well be.
Did y'all get all
because-
them young twinks and shit?
Nope.
It's like, no, I
man.
never had that problem.
Me neither.
That's great.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
Taught you well, bitch.
You sure did.
You make me proud.
We need to do a tour together.
Woo!
Right?
And,
Ooh.
bitch, Houston.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
could get your shit fucked up in Houston.
okay.
I promise you.
I'm in.
Some big old dicks in Houston.
I'm in.
And I was telling them boys, you know what? I'm not that gay, baby. 'Cause that's a lot of dick you trying to offer me. And
I am.
I
I'm
don't
definitely
need that much.
I'll
But I
do
got
it.
some friends I can send out here. So if you want to get your whole beat up,
I don't.
black and blue and busted, go to Houston.
I do. I was just in Dallas, by the way. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Got me. He helped me get into Station 4 in Dallas
Yeah.
with Cassie Nova, and it was fabulous. Such a cool venue and a great show. So thank you
Oh, good.
for
I'm
helping me
glad
get
you
in
had
there. I
fun.
had so much fun at Station 4. Yeah.
No dick in Dallas.
No,
though.
no.
There's no dick in Dallas, but there's tons in Houston.
Yes.
That's crazy.
3 hours away.
You
It's
sound
popping.
you sound like an authority on the subject. Like you know.
I do know.
No Dick in Dallas is a good punk rock band name.
No dick
Let's start it, bitch. Yeah.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
Oh, well, I have one more if we want to.
Okay.
Excuse me.
For enjoying these, I don't know. Your fairy godmother appears and tells you she's retiring. Apparently, the fairy godmother retirement plan has a good 401k. She gives you 3 choices of her replacement: Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter, Princess Leia, or one of the Golden Girls, and you pick which one.
The Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. We agree unanimously.
Golden Girls.
Which
1000%.
one, though?
I don't give a fuck.
As your fairy godmother, I
Yeah.
think Sophia, because she would be like strict enough in the discipline territory, but also really caring and loving.
Yeah, but would Blanche help you get all the dick?
I believe it. I would just, baby, just give me Blanche.
I knew you'd be Blanche.
So we about to have some
For
fun.
sure.
Yeah, going out, drinking, partying was,
Right.
just having fun.
Right. Yeah.
Who you want
I'd
to
be
be,
okay
Pandora?
with that.
I would like
Rose.
no.
No, she would not be a good fairy
Rose would not
godmother.
get you far.
No, I love Rose, and often I am called the Rose because I tell long stories that are not always interesting. That's
what you call me, too.
I would not want to hear. No, I wouldn't want Rose. I think I would. If I had to do a Golden Girl, I'd probably want Blanche. Although Dorothy might be a fun kind of fairy godmother, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No nonsense.
Yeah.
I would pick Rose.
You
if,
would?
if weed was involved.
I
I would fall out.
Yeah, because some of those stories are really like if you
Yeah, she's funny as
watch
shit.
them,
that
they're
would be
like
fun.
they're ridiculously funny.
Yeah.
That's like a 4-way win situation. I mean,
Yeah.
you win no matter who you get.
No matter who you
No
get,
matter who you get, you win for something.
I would not be disappointed.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I had to throw a Golden Girls question in. I know, but
Thank you for that.
Alaska's also a very huge Golden Girls stan.
Yay, so am I. We have something else to come in.
I mean, who's not really?
I know, for real.
I don't want them on the show if they're not.
Right.
And now Golden Girls is on Hulu, which is cool. I
Yeah.
mean, we have the DVDs, but it's like,
but it's
nice to watch
nice
on
to
the
watch
road.
the
It's all
streaming.
there.
Yeah.
Totally.
Did you guys watch them while they was on the air or after?
I was really little, but I remember I have a memory of the episode where Rose is like trying to seduce the doctor to prove that he's cheating on Dorothy, and she backs up against the door all seductive. Like I have that burned in my memory from when I was a kid. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely saw it when I was a kid.
That was
Yeah.
on the air then.
Yeah, I definitely saw it as a kid.
What years? What year? did it
85 to
end?
92.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't.
Not that you would know or anything, but
85 to 92.
wow.
I was one and I watched it. No, but yeah, no. Even as a young kid, I liked the show, which is just shows the power of Golden
Yeah.
Girls, which is not a show that like if you pitched it, people would be like, oh yeah, this is four older
Yeah.
women
Full of
living
it, sounds
together
great.
in Miami.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, what?
Right.
See, I didn't watch them until they got onto like daytime.
Lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
sick. I was
Yeah.
sick at home with the flu, and my uncle was like laughing, and I'm like, "What the fuck is he laughing at?" And I'm in here shitting, and I'm in pain.
Yeah.
So I mean, for real. And then I asked him to change the channel, and ever since then I've been hooked. And I would
Yeah.
think that was like season 3
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
got hooked on them.
Well, the
really
humor
good.
still holds up.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Like it's still
Absolutely.
funny. And
I
even
watch them every time they're on TV.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my I have a couple go-to shows if I just want something where I can laugh and if I want to eat lunch or on the road where I'm like I just need something and it's Golden Girls,
Yeah.
30 Rock.
Yeah.
Now it's Kath and Kim, which is an Australian show I talked about earlier on the show,
Oh
which
wow.
is hilarious.
I'm about to watch it.
Yeah.
And part of it you can't understand what they're saying, but that's part of the humor. Right. And I think they actually do they make their accents even more in a lot of parts, which is it's funny. It's really like wacky and
Yeah.
goofy.
I actually got to see that. What I love is that the woman who started me in comedy years ago, I took a class and she used Golden Girls as a reference of how to structure a joke, how to write a joke.
Totally.
'Cause it's
like
still relevant.
mathematical.
Exactly.
So good.
It's set up punch. I mean, it's just so perfect.
Yeah.
Everything's so solid and still to this day, it beats half the shit on TV now, I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, I never understood why Blanche was the sexy one. Because when I was little, I was like, Rose is so pretty. Like I thought she should be like the sexy one because she's so pretty. Also, I didn't understand why Al never wanted to sleep with Peg Bundy.
That's a valid point.
Because like
I
she's
know.
so
Right?
gorgeous.
Yeah, she had a
Right.
Like,
body
are you
and everything.
crazy?
Big old tits and that red hair. That's so funny.
She was hot.
That's such a good point. Maybe it was the constant nagging. That might have been it.
Yeah. That could fuck it up, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
That
oh.
was my show. I remember more Married with Children and Roseanne
Yeah.
is what I watched.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And those are still on too, which is cool.
Rosanna's coming back for
Yeah.
a revival.
I can't wait for that. And it's the original cast, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I believe it's
Yeah.
all the original cast. And I
Except do we
think-
know which Becky's
Which
going to be on
Becky?
it?
No, actually, they're both going to be on it.
Really?
But the second
my
Becky is going to play a different character.
Oh, that's
So you know that they're going to
cool.
drop a joke in there. or
Oh.
two about the whole
Completely.
thing,
Oh, yeah.
which is-
Definitely.
But I think it's
Yeah.
great that they brought her back and they're going to have
That's
her do
really
something
cool.
else.
And I think they're gonna have Dan just be like a spirit that pops in or something.
Oh, I don't know. I think
Really?
I've heard that they're
He's a
going
part
to.
of it, but they can't bring him from the dead.
I think they're going to ignore the last season.
Excuse me.
That's what
You
I
think
kind
so?
of heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like I know Will and Grace is kind of when in their revival, which is already renewed for a second season.
Oh,
is,
wow.
Dang.
They're going to.
That's good.
Yeah, that they're kind of gonna ignore the finale a little. They said that they address it in some ways because in the finale they don't talk for like 20 years. And actually,
Yeah.
my least favorite finale of any series ever was the Will and Grace one. I was like, this is terrible and depressing.
What, they became like not friends anymore?
Yeah, they were like they got in a fight and they didn't talk for 20 years. Then they both had separate kids, and then the kids grew up and kind of became like a Will and Grace and met in college and then fell in love and whatever. And it was like,
Oh.
it was really depressing for a show that was usually just very uplifting and everything.
Right.
It was a
Wait, what?
terrible. The series finale of Will and Grace. That's what they did.
I don't
But
remember
who
that.
had kids?
Will and Grace had kids separately, and they didn't
Oh,
speak
Will
to each other.
had kids with his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm
You were like,
wait.
oh wait, they fucked.
I'm thinking,
No.
like, damn.
The only thing that's sad is that Rosario's not coming back for the.
Oh no,
Aw,
she's
man.
not. Oh, she was
No.
fun.
She retired. And
But
said
then
she
who's
didn't wanna come
Karen gonna
back.
be mean to?
I don't know.
Oh, she'll find someone.
Grace.
Yeah.
She'll tear Grace's ass up some more.
I mean,
That's
it
it.
must be good though if like they're recording it and they're like, we're just gonna renew it for another
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Something
I
else
wonder
is
if I
coming
could
back.
get
too.
on that show real quick.
I know. I'm always like, where can I? How do I
Yeah.
get on the
I
show real
sign
quick?
up?
Something.
How do I do this?
Yeah.
You're coming up in a horror movie. I saw.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's really scary. I play this dead girl who's haunting an insane asylum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
It's cool. It's called The Quiet Room.
Oh, that's right up my alley.
Yeah.
When does that come out, or where can we see it?
It's a really good question. But no, you can look on the Quiet Room film on
Okay.
Instagram, and they'll be telling you where, because I don't know where.
Oh, how fun!
But it's scary.
So it's just straight horror. It's not like comedy horror. It's just straight scary.
Yeah, it's
That's
really. It's a short film. It's really scary, and I was literally like naked and wrapped in just bandages and like goo and nails and scleras, and I was wet the whole time
So like Jasmine's Friday
for
night.
2 days. Yeah,
She winked everybody.
and we shot it in a fucking an abandoned pet hospital with no heating. So I was literally like, I was really channeling my inner dead girl because I was really unhappy. But it's really good.
Oh, that's so cool. I want to see that. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's really cool. Katya's in it too.
My dream as a kid was to be in a Nightmare on Elm Street movie because they
Oh,
kept
that'd be
doing all the
everything.
sequels, and I'm like, I want to be
Fuck that.
one of the. I wanted to survive. I wanted to live. And
Nah, I don't want to do none of that shit.
She said no.
No, I'm cool.
you don't like scary movies?
Yeah, I like them. I don't want to be in
Well,
one.
Oh my God.
Because I'm going to get killed anyway, so.
oh,
you know, black
Well.
person first. But I don't want to play like that.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to see Annabelle.
Oh, I heard the new one's really good.
Is that a
Annabelle
weird doll?
creation.
Is that a doll?
Yeah,
A
that little
haunted
bitch.
doll.
Yeah.
I heard it
Yeah.
wasn't very good.
Really?
Okay.
Shell Visage was like, it's not very
Not
good.
good.
Yeah, she
Aw.
wrote on Facebook, and I was like,
Oh.
and she likes horror movies, so I kind of was
Oh.
like, oh.
I'll rent
Yeah.
it.
I heard it was scary. Some people was having problems sleeping.
Really?
According to Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, a creepy doll is just creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes dolls in general are creepy.
Yeah, but I'm holding out for It, the remake of It.
I'm not fucking
wow.
with that
Oh,
either.
I'm fucking with that. Oh, for sure.
I'm not fucking with
Oh, I
that.
can't wait.
Well, we can't fuck with anything anymore because the show's over. Thank you both for being on the show. Jasmine, thank you for being a show regular and always fabulous.
Yay.
And I know you don't know your social medias, but if you can remember them right now and want to give it out, let's see if we can get
Oh,
it.
she wants to give it out.
All right, Miss Jasmine Masters on Instagram
Yeah.
and Jasmine Masters on Facebook.
Yes.
Ooh.
I love.
And there's something on Twitter, but I don't do Twitter. I don't fuck with Twitter.
I love it. And Alaska, thank you for coming back on the show. It's fabulous to have you. Where can we find you? What do you want to promote in 2 seconds?
Go to aaagirls.net and get tickets for our upcoming tour. It's really going to be cool and really fun.
I think it sounds fabulous. And Samantha, goodbye. Okay.
See what I deal with? Gosh. You can Twitter and
go.
Instagram at the Samantha Hale.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for being a lovely co-host.
Oh, stop.
And I'm Pandora Boxx because it's called the Pandora Boxx Show. It kind of makes sense, right? And you can find me at pandoraboxx.com. There's 2 X's in box. The extra X marks the spot. Psh, psh, psh. Thank you.
Bye.
It's the Pandora Boxx Show.